Okay, I think we're ready to begin. See if anyone's in. Hey there. Oh, we have a few people in. Say hi in chat, everyone. Nice to see ya. good job, Tina boy. The very important emote, which actually was already relevant a few times in this adventure already, more than once. There was a reason to use it. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna be ready to go on very soon. Yep, it does. Uh, so we're still Mrs. Daisy McGilligully. We're still playing the same hero, which is still going strong throughout this adventure. The talented wizard. Sounds a bit low. Am I low? Is the sound low for everyone? I can try to increase it somehow. I'm not sure how exactly. Let's go. Is it better now? Do I sound better now? Now, I just did the only thing I think I have to do in order to sound better, in order for my sound to come in better. Tell me if it's improved a bit. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not sure. I mean, I might have some other ways, but I think the gain is probably close to the most it can be. If there's still a problem, if you can't hear me well, anyone, please say so. I want to know, and I'll try to fix it. So, we're Daisy McGilligully. We're going through. We're a wizard. We have 13 luck, which is awesome. And we are now on 7 out of 18 stamina. So there's still some way to do better there. We should try to seek healing and be conservative with our spell casting because spells cost stamina. Also, we have this these two places in the adventure here where we should go to special paragraphs if we get there. 244 was the fair that we already visited last week, and then 110 we still didn't see. Paragraph 110. If we get there, we need to go to 222 because we recognize our old friend slash lover, Flanker. So that's going to be something we need to make sure we do. Other than that, let's look at our list of like the equipment we have. That's quite a bit with a lot of things. Our sword wand pogo stick combination, our bag of teeth with lots of different teeth, beeswax, locket with small woman portrait, vial of glue, green furry wig, lucky talisman, weird nose plugs, 4 small pebbles, blimbery juice, jar of glue, ornately carved mirror with gold back, another gold backed mirror, parchment with unidentified writing, and a torch and tinderbox. Most of these things are spell components. So, and most of them I think we already know which spells they're for. So that's going to be quite useful. That's a poem we got last adventure, and it's probably not relevant anymore. I don't know. We never used it. I think, I don't know, something that probably we're not going to use anymore. And then there's these 2 lines out of the spell. We need 4 lines for this incantation to open the north gate of Khare. We're going through the city. Here's the city. This is the city walls. Here is some places we visited already. And this is where we are right now. We just went through the a chapel, a weird chapel to slang the god of malice that we just went through on the side of the road. This is some like turns that we took on the way. There's the festival, the fair that we went through twice actually, and made quite a win last time, thanks to which we're up to 56 gold, which means we can buy anything we want, really, but we're down to 7 stamina because we used a lot of spells to win the fight in the fair. Yeah, we made some turns, got to the chapel, got the second line of the incantation, second out of 4, and now we're ready to go. We're on paragraph number 165. So I'm going to go to this paragraph and keep going right now. So yeah, I think we're ready. If you have any questions, anything is unclear, please feel free to go and ask whatever you want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go on. I'll remind you that in the Chapel of Slang, we were in the danger of being forced to change our faith. We have one prayer to Libra, the goddess of justice, which we still haven't used in this adventure. It can either be used to get us out of any to heal us up. All of the 3 stats, our luck, skill, and stamina. If they're below their beginning value, we can just bring all 3 of them up wherever we want, whenever we want. We can also use it to get rid of any curse or disease that we get, and we can also use it to in order to get out of certain situations, which is an option will be given in the story. So it's a good idea to be conservative with it, but if we're gonna die, we should pray to Libra before we actually hit the dirt. So it's important to remember we have that option. We were saved because we solved the riddle and we got the second line of the incantation. The incantation right now says, so tumblers too seal deep inside, I bid you portals open wide. That's the first 2 lines. I think it's the first 2 lines of the incantation. So yeah, I think we'll be ready to begin. Let's go. Okay, so you're walking down the street or up the street to the north in this direction. In this direction, up there to the north. Haven't we used? I thought we used it at the fair. Oh yeah, we did. We did use the prayer. Yes, I allowed you to use the prayer in a creative way, which is not one of these 3, but it was to get out of a sticky situation when we reversed the results of a fight that went badly, even though we used a spell to cheat. We cheated in the fight between the challenger and the champion, and we still lost. We still ended up losing. I decided to let you use the prayer because you really asked for it really nicely. To get out of it and reverse the fight and replay it. So thank you for being honest, Shin. You can always count on Shin to be honest. Let's go and yes, we can always cheat again. If you didn't help us, it doesn't count as being used. Cheat to cheat. We could always cheat to cheat. Oh yeah, we were cheating anyway, right? So it doesn't count. You're saying, yeah? I don't know. Cool. So you're walking to the north up the street, and it's night is starting to approach. It's getting late. The sun is lowering in the sky, and you don't want to spend the night in the streets of Khare. You stop a passing woman, and you ask her the way to the nearby inn. She says, head on onwards to the port. There's an inn that way, but hurry, for night is approaching. For some reason, it's really dangerous to walk around at night here because she actually says, hurry. Night is approaching. Maybe she's worried that there's no rooms. No rooms are going to be left for you. Okay, so we're gonna go to the inn. You walk ahead in the direction of the port. The port is to the north of us. We're going north in the direction of the river that crosses the city. So at some point we're gonna get to the port and have to cross the river somehow. We go to the north and we get to the Wayfarer's Rest and step inside. So let's draw the rest of the way and step inside the Wayfarer's Rest. So we go to the north, and there's the Wayfarer's Rest. This is a nice little inn with some windows. There's several floors here because it's an inn. Oh, that looks terrible. And there's a nice roof. Yep. Cool. So that's the inn. That's the Wayfarer's Rest. One of these is a door, which you probably already can tell by yourself. We go to 110. Oh, 110. Would you look at that if you remember? And if you don't, I do. 110 is this paragraph. So it's a special one. So let's read 110, and then we'll immediately go meet Flanker. So probably Flanker is staying at the inn. You enter the Wayfarer's Rest. It is a noisy, bustling place, and no one takes much notice as you enter. The innkeeper is behind the bar, trying to serve the numerous creatures, all demanding their ale at the same time. The inn is evidently a local for the sailors of the port, as salty types and buxom wenches are laughing together and singing shanties around the table. You manage to catch the innkeeper's attention. He's a surly, bald-headed man, used to dealing with the rabble from the docks, and is surprised at your dress and obviously well-educated tone. Yes, look at our dress. Look at Mrs. Daisy McGilligully. It's this is a hat in the shape of a clover right? A fancy red bow tie and a blue oversized cloak. So it's definitely very fancy compared to the sailors and buxom wenches that are used to be seen in this place. And he starts talking to us, but maybe we shouldn't get too much into that because we're just gonna go meet Flanker anyway. Let's see what Flanker has to say. So what the innkeeper wants, what be your purpose in this here, Potts? Blah blah blah. He explained he would like a bed for the night, press some food, so you can get you can get some food, you can get bed. But before that, let's go meet Flanker. While the innkeeper is talking to you, there's a familiar voice that hails you from the other end of the room. Ahoy there, my fellow traveler. Yes, she's definitely wonderful. You turn and you grin as you recognize the face of Flanker the assassin. Friend, I cannot stay with you here, he says. He was just leaving with two other dubious-looking characters. Oh, Flanker is ready to go down with anyone, apparently. Flanker is down to business. And he was just on his way with two other dubious-looking fellows. But how have things been with you since we last met? You'll find rest here, but are you short of cash? I've just had a run of luck at the Vlada gambling halls. Tonight I'm flush. Here, have enough for a drink and a room. He gives you 5 gold pieces. Watch the ale here, though. 1 mug is refreshing. 2 will make you merry. But 3 will put you out for the night. Oh, nice. 1 mug is refreshing. 2 will make you merry. Yeah, 2 will make you merry, but 3 will put you out for the night. We need to take care not to drink 3 mugs of ale. Anyway, be seeing you again. He rejoins his companions, and they all leave with link arms, skipping and singing. You assume he has had 2 mugs of ale. Return down to 110 and decide what to do next. Okay, so we're going back to the previous paragraph. So let's make sure we remember that we are now up to 61 gold coins. Oh my lord, so much money. And now, so we can get a room for 4 gold pieces. We can have food for another 4 gold pieces. Trina boy. Oh, naughty Trina boy. So food for another 4, and blah blah blah. Yeah, and you can eat your own food if you want to, but we're definitely gonna spend money on everything. Everything we can spend money for, we're gonna spend money. So we're gonna eat before we rest. Okay, so we're gonna eat and go to 331. Let's make sure that we eat well. Yep, you pay the innkeeper for the food. Let's take down 4, so we're down to 57 now. He goes into a back room and he comes back with a big plate, and it has a lot of, like a steaming stew on it, like lots of 4 mugs of ale. Oh, 4 mugs of ale. I misinterpreted you, maybe purposefully so. Whatever works for Daisy works for me. 4, I mean, to have 4, this is a philosophical question / mathematical. To have 4 mugs of ale, you have to have 3 first. And if 3 mugs of ale is bad news, I don't see how you can get to having 4 mugs of ale, right? I don't see how that could work. So no, the mugs of ale is not an option yet. We can eat. Gains 2 stamina points if this is your first meal today, or 1 stamina point if you've already eaten. I think we haven't eaten. I'm gonna just assume, unless somebody wants to correct me, that we haven't eaten today. And we're up to 9 stamina because we got 2 stamina points because we haven't eaten yet. Blah, blah, blah. While you're eating, a rough-looking sailor comes over and sits down with you. He tries to make conversation, but you're more intent on eating. You're just wolfing down. Thank you, Trina boy. I thought about it a lot. I thought about it a lot before I made this careful argument. So you're frogging down the stew. You're frogging it down, as they say. While he's trying to talk to you. But then he offers to buy you a mug of ale. Oh, suspicious. And you decide to accept. You finish the meal and sup the ale. Gain 1 stamina point for the drink. Another stamina point. Nice. This is our first mug of ale. Our first mug of ale. Nice. Okay, cool. You start to talk to him and he asks of your quest. You tell him that you're trying to find a spell that will open the North Gate. So you're not telling him the truth about the Crown of Kings. You're telling him your current quest. You want to open the North Gate and continue journeying north towards the Backlands. I'd like to help ya, he says, but to find the line you needs, you all have to kill the undead, and that ain't my idea of a fair fight. All about some more ale. Will you accept his offer and continue? It's actually written that way. Will you accept his offer and continue the conversation, or would you rather get some sleep? Okay. So now he's offering us a second mug of ale, and he's trying to give us some hints. There's some information to be had. Second mug of ale is fine, so we're going to continue the conversation. We got a hint, and yeah, we're definitely going to take him up on that. He buys you another mug of ale, and you drink with him again. Yes, accept. Yes, of course we do. We Flanker told us to accept. I'm not even putting that up to a vote. Definitely we're doing that. He buys you another mug of ale, and you drink again with him. Add 2 stamina points, as you are now getting quite lightheaded, and the two of you are laughing together. 2 more stamina. Nice. Up to 12. Good. Up to 2/3 of full health. That's excellent. Don't have the last mug. Shin, we know that. Flanker, our good friend and former lover, told us that. He knows the Cityport very well. You start pressing him for information. You're trying to get to know if he knows who's holding the lines of the spell that we're missing. But apparently, telling you that one of the people you seek fell recently out of favor with the 3rd noble of Khare, rumored to be a vampire, and is now cursed with living death. He knows little. Okay, so that's some information. One of the people we seek had a falling out with a vampire and is now cursed with living death. You're interested in the story of one of his friends who tried to talk to Kurga, one of the gods, and was killed in the temple for daring to kiss the god on the cheek. Oh, that has something to do with the thing you do to open the gate. You need to kiss a statue on the cheeks and on the mouth and on the eyes or something, right? He tells you also of some of his adventurers on the high seas. He offers another drink. Will you instead offer to buy him one, or tell him you must now be getting some sleep? We're gonna be getting some sleep. We're not getting the last drink. So we got some information. We need to seek someone that has to do with a vampire or a curse of undeath. Something like that. That's going to be the person who has the 3rd line. We have 2. We're looking for the 3rd right now. Okay, good. So we're going to say no thanks, but we're going to go to sleep now. Do you have enough money to afford a room? If so, pay the innkeeper 4 gold pieces and turn to 282. Okay, cool. So we're going to sleep in the room, and we're going to pay 4 because we have a shit ton of gold and not a lot of stamina. So probably it's going to be worth our while to sleep in a room. And let's see what happens. You wander upstairs to your room. The room is dark and you have been given no candle. So you grope around for the bed and sit on it. You may, if you wish, eat provisions here, which will restore 2 stamina points if you have not eaten today, 1 stamina point if you've already eaten. You lie back on your mattress and fall asleep. Okay, so it's dark. We can choose to eat. We have 3 provisions. We can choose to eat for 1 stamina. I don't think we are going to eat. I don't think we're going to eat for 1 more stamina. I don't think so. So we're not gonna. You lie back down on your mattress and you fall asleep. Turn to 227. Let's go. Okay. You have the strangest dream that you have been captured by a torturer with a sadistic imagination who is plotting all sorts of horrific fates for you. Wow. You wake up with a fright and a cold sweat. It is just about sunrise, and the early morning light coming through the window lights up your room. Above your head is a sight which makes you freeze. Hey, Blechman, yes, it is Khare. We're in Khare. Let me show you what you see. Oh my god. You need to see this. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Yep, this is what you see, this picture. This picture. Let's zoom. No, we don't need to zoom out. You can see the picture right here. Oh my god. So you've dreamed, you went to sleep in the inn, you woke up in a sweat after having a nightmare, and now when you actually wake up, when the early morning light comes through the window, you see this huge blade above your head. Oh my god. There's like a strap. Your hand is tied to a strap. And there's a blade, like a guillotine blade with this weird skull. Do you see the weird skull inscription on it? This is awful. A chuckle from the bedside catches your attention, and you look over into the squinting eyes of the innkeeper. He laughs loudly. He is after meat for the day's stew, which you may be providing. Oh my god, so it means that we just ate the previous night's victim, right? We just ate a person. We just ate somebody who died last night. He's after blah. He perhaps does not like to kill others himself, or perhaps he just delights in prolonged suffering. But whatever the reason, he has given you a chance for escape. With a rope fixed around your left wrist, he undoes the tie, and you can feel a weight in your hand. You may pull or release the rope. Either pull or release the rope. Yes, I also remember that. You might either pull or release the rope. One choice will mean your certain death. The other will raise the blade and allow you to sit up and unfasten your ties. The laughing innkeeper is obviously quite mad and will give you no help. So now we need to decide, do we release the rope or do we pull it? So I don't know if you even see what's going on here, but there's actually, you can see the complicated system of pulleys. So if you raise your hand, I'm going to just go over the different pulleys and cogwheels. Jesus. If you raise your hand, this goes to the right, that one goes to the left. Right, left, right, left, right. Right. Left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Swing goes up and then goes down. This one goes to the left. That one goes to the left as well. And that rope gets pulled all the way around. Oh, you don't see all the pulleys. Look at that. You don't even see all the pulleys. There's some down here, right? The rope gets pulled all around. This one goes to the left, right? It goes to the left. This one goes to the right. Because if the strings cross, right? If you have two pulleys like these two, which are connected like the regular, like two, not pulleys, two wheels, connected with a line like this that goes just around them the regular way, then they're going to turn the same way. But if the line crosses, you see these two? The line actually crosses between them, which means that if one of them turns one way, the other one is going to turn the other way. It translates into like a mirror turn. It turns the other way from the previous wheel. So this one turns to the left, which means that this one turns to the right, right? And now every cogwheel turns the other way. So this is right, this is left, right, left, right, left, right. This is also turning to the right. And if it's turning to the right, this rope gets pulled. Pulled. And if it gets pulled, it means the blade goes up. Okay. It means that we took our hand up, we raised our hand, and the blade went up. This is what I got. Did anyone else follow what I just did, or am I the only one who tried to solve this right now? I guess I'm the only one who actually did it. Can you hear music from the outside? There's really loud music outside of my window right now. Okay. So you raise your hand, the blade goes up. So I think I'm gonna release the rope. Yes, I agree, Cleaner Boy. I agree exactly. That's what you're feeling, exactly what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna release the rope. Go up means release the rope, right? We're gonna release it. Turn to 15. The guillotine blade rises, and you breathe a sigh of relief. The innkeeper curses and disappears downstairs, allowing you to release your bonds. You leave the inn smartly. Add 1 luck point for the correct choice. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Turn to 2, 6, 7. You may add 2 stamina points for your night's sleep. Oh, he didn't even tell us that we're adding 2 stamina points because, you know, the game figures, you know, don't bother telling the player you're adding stamina for the rest if you're just gonna die. Okay, cool. So let's add 2 stamina points. We're up to 14. That was a good night. That was a good night's sleep. We went up 7 stamina this night. Okay, cool. We leave the inn smartly in both meanings of the word. Whew, okay. And no authorities, by the way, of course, right? No authorities to report this. There's just something that happens. Sometimes people get eaten. That's just Khare. You know, what are you gonna tell? Yeah, I mean, it kind of stands to reason you'd want to take revenge somehow. They'll cast a spell that will turn him into a toad or something, or I don't know, something that will make him like dance out the window or something and die. Whew, okay. All right. You just keep going towards the port. Yes. So there, it's morning. It's the sun is up. The streets are well lit. You see that it's almost you're actually almost on the riverside. It's a very short distance from the harbor bridge, the only crossing of the Jobaji. The Jobaji River is the river that crosses the city. It's the reason we had to go through Khare. That's the only bridge over the river. Is this? It's in the city. You can't just cross the river some other way outside of the city. So this is why you have to go through the city, which is full apparently of cannibals and cruel missionaries and just random bandits and robbers. So, yeah, you cross the Great River. On the far bank, there's a fork in the road. Will you turn left or right? Well, that's a meaningless choice. Please choose left or right. This is your first choice for the day. Dear chat, dear audience, it took a while, but this is your first choice for the day. You're choosing if we're going left or right. Left, Shin says. Shin, as always, is very confident about what we should do. This is the bridge. This is a bridge. Let's say that this is a bridge, what I'm drawing right here. And this is a river. Okay. Shin says left. Cast your votes, everyone. Do we turn left or right? There's one vote left. And no votes right. Only one vote left. Hey Alon. Quite a few people in chat. Some people I don't recognize. Say hi in chat if you're here and cast your votes as to where we should be going. We've just crossed the river. There's a fork in the road, going left or going right. Left. Tina Voice says, still remembering Warlock of Firetop Mountain. You had to go left. 2 votes left. Any more votes? Going once. Going twice. Gone. Let's go left. Okay. You follow a narrow winding street which takes you past shops and stalls. We have a lot of money. I would want to... Oh, thanks for the vote, Alon. Yes, 3 votes left. Cool. So the audience definitely wants to go left. It takes you past shops and stalls. We have a lot of money. I would want to buy something, but the game doesn't really give us the option to do that. It is still early and they will not be open for an hour or two. Oh, they're not open. But there are stirrings from within the houses as the day's activities begin. A face appears at one window and seems to watch you pass, although its eyes are closed and you are not sure that you can actually be seen. Oh god, I remember that bit. This is a very creepy bit in the book. Another similar creature stands at a doorway, washing in the street. It is thin and spindly with a long face, and again its eyes are closed. More of these creatures, young males, are hanging about in a group a little further up. They are talking and kicking stones in the gutter. One of them sees you and speaks to the others. This could be trouble. Do you wish to continue as normal and bid them a pleasant day as you pass? Continue, but be ready to defend yourself if they attack, or take a side street and avoid them. Already 1 vote by Shin to avoid. 1 vote cast. 3 options. Say hi, be ready to defend yourself, or avoid completely. I said good day, sir. What does that mean, Tina Boy? Does that mean a pleasant, wish them a pleasant day? Alon says avoid. 2 votes avoid already. It means avoid. Okay. Okay, 3 votes to avoid. This is very creepy. Let me show you the page. Look at that. I'm not sure if you can see. I'm not sure if you can see like very clearly what's going on, but their eyes are closed. All of their eyes are closed. It's very weird. Very creepy. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna avoid them. We're gonna avoid them taking a side street. Cool. They move towards you, and you nip down a side street to the left. Oh wow, they're trying to intercept you. They chase after you. They're quick runners, and you will have to try to lose them. Will you turn? First right, then left. Sorry, first right, first left, first right. First right, next right, first left. Or first left, first right, next right. Oh my god, what? Why? Oh god. You nip down a side street to the left. Okay, so... oh my god, what a maze. How do I even draw this? How do I even... like a narrow winding street. A narrow winding street. And now you just go down an alley, like to the left, right? And then you need to choose mostly left, Strina boy. I'm done, right, left. Excellent. Okay. So right, left, right, left, or left, right. Oh, Jesus. So all of these have 2 rights and 1 left, Trina boy. Your vote means nothing. All of these have more rights than lefts. Oh, God. Right, left, right, left, or left, right. We have 1 vote from Shin saying right, left. Or you can cast a spell. We can actually cast a spell as well. I forgot to mention, you can also cast a spell. Jig, Rock, Yob, Nif, or Yaz. I don't remember which of these are actually a real spell. So tell me if you want to cast a spell or to choose one of these options right here. Any votes? We have 1 vote to go right, then left, like the second choice. Shin voted for the second choice out of the 3. Hina boy is voting for us to cheat. IDDQD. Going twice. No more votes. Gone. Okay, we're doing what Shin wants us to do because that's the only vote. Thank you. Thank God. Thank God for Shin. 41. Okay, we're running. You come to a stop outside of a hut. The footsteps behind you are getting louder. You decide to nip into the hut. So, okay, wait. We went right, and left. Right. So I'm gonna draw that. We went right. I'm gonna assume these are all four-way crossings. Right. Jesus. And then left. I don't know which way goes where, but we're here, and there's we come to a small hut. That's the hut. We come to a stop near a small hut, and you just decide to go into the hut. The footsteps are getting louder. They're gonna catch you any second now. You go into the hut. You enter the hut, and your eyes widen. The room inside is covered from floor to ceiling in trinkets, some piled up on shelves, some hanging from the ceiling, others leaning against the wall. The hut is lined with weapons, pottery, jewelry, domestic objects, magical items, and so on. Sitting cross-legged on the floor is a small bearded gnome who rubs his hands and greets you as you come in. There's another little piece of art I want you to see. That's the gnome. He greets you as you come in, and his squeaky voice invites you to sit and barter with him. If you wish to barter, you will have to be prepared to exchange some of the items from your equipment for some of his. If you have no items to barter with, you may not sit down. If you would like to see what he has to offer, turn to 264. If you cannot or will not barter, turn to 158. So are we going to barter or not barter? Make your choice. Just to remind you, this is our list of equipment. This is what we have. A lot of stuff. I just read through the whole thing when we started. I can read again. We have a sword, wand, pogo stick combo. We have a bag of teeth with lots of different teeth. We have beeswax. We have a locket with small portrait of a woman. A vial, 2 vials of glue, 2 of the same component. 2 gold-backed mirrors, which is also 2 of the same component, so maybe we can barter one of them. We have a parchment with unidentified writing. We have a torch and tinderbox, and we have lots of other useful things like weird nose plugs, 4 small pebbles, blimberry juice, vial of glue, green furry wig. These are all spell components. I don't think I want to barter them. But we have some duplicates. We have 2 containers of glue, and we have 2 gold-backed mirrors. So I think we should barter. Should probably barter. Yeah, so cast your votes. Come on. Come on, everyone. Go ahead. Tell me what you think I need to do. Make your choice. Do we barter with Gnome? Hey, Yo Feather. Hey, thanks for the follow. I see that you're in chat right now. Join us and make choices in Khare, Cityport of Traps. Thank you very much for the follow from yesterday. It was awesome. Come on, everyone. We need some votes. If it's a tie or there's no votes, I'm just going to make the choice myself. Yes, please. How about trading some Snatacat teeth? We can give away 1 glue. Yes, we can give away 1 glue and 1 mirror, maybe. And some of the teeth, of course. Some of these teeth are useless. I actually know which ones are useful. The goblin and the giant teeth are spell components. Yo Feather says barter as well. Cool. Mirror is important, but we have 2 mirrors. Shin, remember we have 2 mirrors. Okay, so people want to barter anyway. Let's just go barter and say what happens. And see, maybe we just need to give 1 item. He says, good. Let's see what sort of bargain we can give you today. He has some items on offer, and these items are listed below, so we're going to take a look at the items in a second. You must select 4 items from your own equipment. 4 items. You may now choose gold, provisions, or your own weapon, so you can't choose one of these. And list them, allocating each a different number between 2 and 5. You may select 2 of his articles on offer. For each of your choices, roll 1 die. Okay, so we're going to choose 4 items that we wish to barter away. Right? Now, we're going to assign each of these 4 items a number from 2 to 5. So this is the table that we're going to roll on. If we roll, we just roll 1 die. If we roll a 1, he's not interested in anything you're offering. He will instead accept any article still left in your equipment list, one which you have not listed for barter. Oh, we can offer something else of our choice. 2 to 5 means he will take the article you've offered, which corresponds to this number as instructed above. So 2 to 5 means he takes the item that's number 2 to 5. And he wants 2 items. 6 means he wants 2 items in exchange for this one. Roll again twice, ignoring 1s and 6s. So 6 is actually a very bad result. We don't roll on 6 because it means we're going to give away 2 items for 1. If you wish to go for 2 of his articles, and on the second roll you roll the number of something you've just given him, you're lucky, and he throws this second item in without asking you for anything else in exchange. Oh, we can get lucky and get something for just like 2 things for 1 item. That's cool. If you do not have enough equipment or do not wish to use all of your own possessions, you may cast a spell. You can also cast a spell. The following are available. You may choose 2. The items available are bamboo flute, which we need for jig. We don't have a bamboo flute. A bag of goblin teeth, which we already have. Lucky talisman, which we already have. Enchanted compass, which we don't have. Large backpack. I guess we do have that. And beeswax we do already have as well. So we have beeswax, we have a bag of goblin teeth, and we have a lucky talisman, although maybe having a second one will be even better because it's like an enchanted item that improves your luck rolls. None of that beeswax, Boy says, and I agree. I totally agree. So we have beeswax, we have a lucky talisman. Okay, so which items do we want, first of all? Which items do we want? I think we want the bamboo flute. And I'm wondering about the enchanted compass. And I'm wondering about the large backpack. Let's go for the flute. Yeah, I think we want the flute. So let's do flute first, because jig is a very useful spell. It costs only 1 hit point, and it already won us some fights. What's going to be the second one? Choose between enchanted compass and large backpack. What's going to be the second item that we're going to try for? The large backpack. Shin says large backpack. Any other votes for the second item? Either a large backpack or enchanted compass. We have one vote for large backpack going once. One vote for large backpack going twice. Backpack. 2 votes, large backpack. Sold. Or rather, not yet. We can also cast a spell. You don't have enough women, blah, blah, blah. Or you do not wish to use all your own possessions. You may cast a spell. Before we're trying to cheat and cast spells, and we're not really sure what they do, some of these. Let's try to use our own equipment to actually barter. So, which items do we want to give away? Some suggestions that already were made. Trading some Snatacat teeth. We can trade some teeth that we don't need. Let's say we just trade away all of our useless teeth, because that's going to be one of the items we trade away. Let's write that down. Let's write that down just so we're sure that we remember. I feel that's kind of cheating, because the bag of teeth is supposed to be like only one item. All of our useless teeth. Our useless teeth, man. I never use them for anything. I feel like that's cheating. Sell away useless teeth. Get spell components. Go out hunting. Kill animals. Harvest their teeth. Trade away for more spell components. Right? That's a get-rich scheme right there. I think we're gonna do that. Forget the Crown of Kings. Forget the noble quest. We're just gonna try to get rich. They're both useless. What's useless? We're using them to trade. What? Both of what is useless? The goblin and the giant teeth are useful. The goblin and giant teeth are useful. So I don't know if we want to trade the teeth. It might actually not be useless. I think we want to trade away things that they're not useless. Yeah, okay. So they're not useless. Autocorrect. Okay, yeah. So Shin is right. They're not useless. I think we should trade away things that we're not going to use. So we have 2 glues. So 1 glue, 1 vial of glue, or 1 container of glue, 1 mirror, right? I think 1 mirror, because we have 2 gold back mirrors. It's the same spell component. It's for the same spell. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm making a huge mistake. I think we're going to trade away 1 of these. Object number 3. I have the feeling the locket with a small woman portrait is something. We got it in the previous adventure. Know what? Locket is important? Oh, it is? Okay. As you can see, Shin remembers quite a lot of this adventure. Some of the people in chat. And I remind you, nothing here is cheating. Use any information that you have from whatever source you have. Use whatever information you have. So not locket. Locket is actually apparently important. That's quite clever. That's quite surprising to know that we have a locket that's we got in the previous book number 2, and it's going to be important later on, like in next books. Wow. That's actually quite impressive. I think we're going to trade away the torch and tinderbox. Torch and tinderbox. I think so. And what else? What else are we going to... I think also might be important, but not sure. The torch? Really? Using a torch? Oh. Well, I don't know. Make other suggestions. If you have other suggestions, you have the components and all the equipment we have right here. Let me zoom in. You can see what we have. This is the entire pebbles. Trade away the pebbles. Werewolf teeth. I don't want to cheat that much, Trina boy. The bag of teeth should go just 1 piece. Just all the bag of teeth. So if you trade it away, we trade away all of it, and it's 2 spell components. The giant tooth and the goblin teeth are separate spell components. So we're actually giving away 2 spell components, and I'm not willing to give that away. Yeah. So I don't want to give 2 spell components away for what's probably going to be just 1 spell component given back. Torch and tinderbox. So glue. Yeah, we need to choose 4 items, Trina boy. 1 glue, 1 mirror, and the torch of tinderbox we already chose. So do we trade away 2 glue? I don't know. I want to keep one of them. I think we're going to trade away pebbles. So that's it. I think that's the list. 1 glue, 1 mirror, 1 torch and tinderbox, and 4 small pebbles, which is 1 item. Right? I think the pebbles are also a component, but I don't remember to what. And I say let's just get rid of the pebbles. Let's just say we're trading away, we're risking these 2 different items. I don't think they are. No, I think they're 1 item. I think they're 1 item. And I think we're going to assign these numbers. 2 is glue, 3 is mirror, 4 is torch and tinderbox, whoops, and 5 is pebbles. These are the numbers that they're assigned. So now we're going to roll a die and see what he wants in return for the first thing we chose, which is a magic flute. The first thing we chose are a magic flute. So, not a magic flute, sorry, a bamboo flute. A bamboo flute, which is a magic component. So, let's roll. Let's roll and see what we lose for that. A D6. 6. Oh no, that's terrible. He wants 2 things. He wants 2 things. Okay. Roll again. 3 and 5. So he wants both the mirror and the pebbles for a bamboo flute. Do we give him mirror and pebbles for bamboo flute? That's the question we're asking now. So it's either yes or no. Give him 2 things, mirror and pebbles for the bamboo flute. Vote yes or no right now. Make sure to vote because I'm going to be the tiebreaker if you don't. Going once, no votes. Going twice. Still no votes. All right. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna choose to give him 2 items. I'm gonna give him 2 items. So he takes both the mirror and the pebbles. I'm not sure exactly what we lost in the pebbles. It might have been an important component. So we lost the mirror and the pebbles. That's gone. That's gone. And we gained a bamboo flute. Now, are we gonna try for a second item? I think we're gonna try for a second item because there's like a much bigger chance now he's gonna roll something that we already given away. And the second item is, what did we choose? The large backpack. There was yeah, some votes for the backpack. So the backpack is gonna be our second item. Let's roll. Let's roll again. A D6. 5. Cool. We rolled something we've already given him. So he just throws in the backpack as an extra item, and that's awesome. So that means we gave 2 items. We got 2 items. I think we made a fair trade. So we lost 1 of the gold-backed mirrors and the 4 small pebbles. And we got a large backpack. And we got a bamboo flute back. That's nice. We lost the previous one because they caught us cheating, remember? They caught us cheating in the in the fair. Yeah. We got a flute back. We can cast Jig. We can cast the famous Jig spell once more. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Cool. So we bartered with the gnome. And I think we got a pretty good deal for what we gave. Whew. You're done with the gnome. The gnome says goodbye, and you cautiously leave the hut. You peek outside first, and you notice that all the weird creeps with the closed eyes are gone. So there's no one about. You can find your way onto the main street and continue. Turn to 89. Find the way to the main street means that this weird thing I don't even care about anymore. We'll just go ahead on the main street. That's the main street for you. Cool. Okay. Further along the road, you come to a fork where you may continue either to the right or to the left. The left fork heads out of the city, while the right one leads down a short street towards a large building upon which a signpost reads, "The Gambling Halls of Vlada." Hey, that's where our friend / lover Flanker made a nice winning tonight, right? So it's the Gambling Halls of Vlada. A great bronze statue stands in the fork, and at its feet is a pot which contains many gold pieces. From what you can make out, this must be one of the gods of Khare, and this pot contains offerings from the worshippers. Do you wish to continue out of the city along the left fork? Take the right fork and visit the Gambling Halls of Vlada, or grab a handful of coins from the pot at the feet of the statue. So either you steal gold from the pot of gold at the feet of the statue. Here's the statue, by the way. You can look at it right here. Either you steal gold from a religious shrine of some sort, or you go to the gambling halls, or you go out of the city, which is weird. Does that mean stealing is wrong? Let's go gamble. Yeah. I'm kind of in favor of that as well, because we have a lot of luck plus a lucky talisman. We can literally take 3 free luck tests. The next 3 luck tests that we take are going to be auto successes. And the next one is still going to be like 97% success, because we have so much luck and the lucky talisman. It's crazy. So, yeah, I think I agree with Shin. We're just going to go gamble. Let's go gamble. 56. You enter the hall. So even though it's like relatively early in the morning still, it's already noisy and filled with people, because this is Khare and everyone here are assholes who act stupidly. So that's basically the city we're in. We shouldn't be surprised about the fact that people are already here gambling their lives away early in the morning. So nobody even notices you. It's like so crowded. Nobody even notices a beautiful frog, warrior, princess, wizard bard walking in. So you can just walk in freely. Everyone's like playing their games. Here's like a picture of what you see. There's another image. Lots of we're going through lots of illustrations in this book. That's pretty cool. And yeah, there's a Wheel of Fortune, like you could see there. Let's bring up the illustration again. There's like a Wheel of Fortune. There's people playing dice that you can see in the table over there, right? And there's so that these 2 games, you could try the Wheel of Fortune or the dice table, or you can leave. So where do we go play? The Wheel of Fortune or the dice? Make your choice. I have no idea. I kind of like, I don't know. Well, you know, before I voice my opinion, you go ahead and vote. Do we go for the Wheel of Fortune or for playing dice? Cast your votes. A few seconds to go. Wheel of Fortune or dice? Which game do we choose? Going once. Going twice. Eat up some soup. What did I miss? We're in the gambling halls. We decided we've been given a choice to we've been given a choice to steal money from a shrine out in the street. We decided not to go for it. And now we're in the gambling halls, where our friend Flanker just told us, like, just last night, that he made some money. So Trina Boy says dice, Sheen says dice, Alon says Wheel of Fortune. That's 2 votes dice, 1 vote Wheel of Fortune. Going once, going twice, and gone. Let's go for the dice table. Let's play some dice. Okay. You wander over to one of the dice tables to see what is being played. There's a dozen people at one of the tables playing Prediction. You pick up the rules as you watch. The stakes are 1 gold piece per throw. You place your stake on any number between 1 and 6. You place your stake. You just put one gold piece or on a number between 1 and 6. One die is thrown, and if your number comes up, you win 10 gold pieces. It seems that the odds are in your favor. Yes, because you pay 1 gold piece, and then you have a 1 in 6 chance of winning 10 gold pieces. Blah blah blah. Throw a die. Yeah, you actually play. Oh, when you can test your luck. Haha. Ooh, yes. Nice. So you can test your luck. If you are lucky when you test your luck, you can cancel one of the other numbers. You place a gold piece on one of the numbers, and then you cancel one of the other numbers. No, you can't do that, Khine boy. That is actually cheating. Putting 6 gold pieces and winning 10 every round. That's amazing. You remember, I don't know if you were here, Khine boy, last week, but we found a loop in the game. If you recognize Flanker in the fair, you go back. They actually take you back in the story, which actually they didn't mean for it to be that way, but it actually takes you back in time, because they actually take you back to a previous paragraph in the story. So you go back, you get a second chance at getting one of the lines. We got the line for the spell that we missed the first time. You go back and you can get to the fair again. Relax. Do they say we can't? They say you place your stake on any number between 1 and 6. Does that mean you have to? I don't know. No, that's too much cheating. Clearly, we cheat to stay alive in this game. We don't cheat just to get a lot of gold, because we already have a lot of gold. We have almost 60 gold pieces now. We don't need more gold. Let's just play a little bit for the thrill of the game. I think we just honestly play. But when we test our luck, we can cancel one of the other numbers. We place our stakes on one of the numbers, and we just cancel one of the other ones. So instead of 1 of 6 chances to succeed, we have a 1 in 5. So choose the number we're choosing. 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Place your votes. Which number are we choosing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? It's a very important choice. It's a crucial choice, in fact. Very important. 6, 4. 1 vote 6, 1 vote 4. Any more votes? Going once. Going twice. Gone. Okay, I choose one of these, so I choose 6. I'm going to choose 6, and we're going to put our gold coin on 6. Which... Oh, Khine boy changed to 4. Okay, cool. Khine boy, you go ahead. Alon 3, too late, Alon. Already 4 has been chosen by 2 votes by Shin and Khine boy. But thanks for participating, definitely. Yeah, so 4. We choose 4. We hate 6 so much, we're going to cancel 6. We're testing our luck. Normally, we have to roll 2 6-sided dice and get equal or lower than our luck. But because our luck is a goddamn 13, it's an auto success. Rolling 2d6 never gets you above 13. So our luck goes down to 12. And now we need to roll a 4. And a 6 doesn't count. Let's see what happens. Blah, blah, blah. You may play a total of 5 times. Play a total of 5 times. Let's play 5 times. So, going once. Let's roll a d6. We got a 2. That's awesome. We lost 1 gold coin. So we lost 1. We have 4 more tries. Just, you know what, because I don't want to lose any more time, I'm just going to place the same bet and do the same thing each time. So I'm going to use 1 point of luck each time, and I'm going to make it into a bet of 1 out of 5. We need to roll a 4, and we're disregarding the 6. A 6 doesn't count. A 1 is a loss, so we lost twice. 3 is also a loss. Now we lost 3 points of luck up till now, so we're down to 10. And now when we have 10 luck, this is the first time we can actually lose. Okay? So we test our luck. For the 4th bet, we actually need to roll 2d6 to test our luck. So we rolled a 7. A 7 is less than 10. Our lucky talisman means we treat our luck as higher than it was. So if we have 10 luck, we actually have, it's like we have 11. So we only could lose on a 12. Our luck goes down to 9. And we try a 4th time. 1. We lose again. That's 4 losses. Okay, we can try one more time, and I'm not gonna test our luck this time. We're just gonna roll a d6 and see what happens. I got a 5. 5 is awful. Okay, so we lost 5 gold. That's all the gold Flanker gave us. All the gold Flanker gave us, 5 gold pieces last night. We just all lost it. Also out here again in the gambling hall of Vlada. So let's draw what we saw. There was this statue in the square. Statue, old school D&D statue was a pentagram in a thing. Turning left is out of the city, and turning right is to the gambling halls of Vlada. That was weird. The gambling halls. Let's draw a die, an evil die that made us lose 5 gold pieces and 4 points of luck for nothing. That's gonna be the gambling halls. That's the map. Yeah, it's hard. It's a shame. And yeah, we're done. Let's leave because you must not lose sight of your mission. Turn to 39 when you leave. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, we lost 5 gold pieces. A lot of luck. On your way out of the gambling halls, you pass a door marked Portal Room. Portal Room in the gambling halls. If you wish to investigate, turn to 112. If you'd rather just leave, turn to 197. Okay, do we leave or do we... Wrong emoji. I think the hearts are still... Okay, 1 vote investigate, 1 vote leave. Shin says leave, Tina Boy says investigate. Alon, it's gonna be on you. And it's gonna be on you or anyone else randomly watching right now. Make your choices. Do we leave the gambling halls or do we investigate the mysterious portal room? Going once. Going twice. And... Come on. Recast your vote. Leave. Alon says leave. Okay, yeah, we leave. Cool. We leave. If you have more gold than you came in with, you may add 2 luck points. That's what I thought. If you make a winning in this place, you can get more luck. But, yeah, nothing, no such luck for us. Only sadness. Outside, a street market is setting up. You may browse through the market stalls or just follow the road on out from Khare. What do you mean out from Khare? We don't have the next lines in the spell. Yeah, let's stall. Let's stall and go to the stalls. The stall. Yeah, let's do shopping. Definitely. We need to shop, first of all, to feel better about what just happened in the gambling halls. And also to maybe to get more lines of the spell. We barely got anywhere. Alright, there's food, weapons, and trinkets up for sale in the market. You may buy provisions for your trip at a cost of 3 gold pieces per meal's worth. So 3 gold pieces per meal's worth. Provisions which are like gonna last us throughout the journey. For the next books as well. 2 weapons, take your fancy. A bow with a quiver of silver-tipped arrows being offered at 5 gold pieces, and a fine double-edged broadsword costing 4 gold pieces. Wow, nice. Thinking of your journey across the backlands, you're interested in a tinderbox for lighting fires, 2 gold pieces, and a bottle of snakebite antidote, 3 gold pieces. Oh, a tinderbox. A tinderbox is actually important, apparently. Shin, you were right. A tinderbox is actually an important piece of equipment. And a bottle of snakebite antidote, 3 gold pieces. So that's, these are the options. And a separate item. Yeah, it is a separate item. You want to keep the torch, Shin? You want to say we only gave away the tinderbox and now we're going to buy it back and we kept the torch? Because we had a tinderbox and a torch. Yes, I think that's the fair thing to do. And it is actually not cheating. It is actually, apparently, what we're supposed to do. I figured it's not an important item or like a usable or a quest item because we were given it just for a specific purpose to go down the hole at the end of the Shamutanti Hills. You go into the cave with the manticore and you're given a tinderbox and a torch, and in the text, hey, I never deleted the torch. Oh, did we actually? No, we never gave. No, we never gave the torch and tinderbox. We lost the pebbles. We still have the torch and tinderbox. Sorry, my mistake. See, we still have it. We gave the pebbles and one of the mirrors. Yeah. So it's 2 different items. First of all, it's 2 different items. And the reason I thought it's meaningless is because it never said in the text, write down torch and tinderbox in your inventory. I don't think it said that. So I thought that's the reason I thought it was only a random like story detail for that one. So do we buy food, and how much? Do we buy a bow, a broadsword, or a bottle of snakebite antidote? Let me bring it up on the screen so you can make your choices. Food, longbow, broadsword, a bow, broadsword, and a snakebite antidote. Food, we have a ton of money. Yes, we're gonna buy some food. Like, I think probably like 2 rations. Food is important, yeah. Do we buy any of the other things? We have a lot of money, so we can buy all the weapons and the antidote. I think the antidote is important. 3 food. Wow. I'm seeing snake oil. Snake oil is important, yes. So we're gonna get the snakebite antidote. The really interesting ones are the 2 weapons. The bow with the silver-tipped arrows, or the double-edged broadsword. Complement our pyramid scheme. Yes, let's buy snake oil and sell it on the road. No weapons? Nobody wants to buy the weapons? I'm not going to buy anything you're not telling me to buy. The bow and the broadsword. Anything? There's a trusty pogo stick sword. That's true. You want the sword, maybe? I don't know. It's going to be your choice. I guess this one you don't remember exactly if they're useful or not. You can stick it to the pogo stick. No, the pogo stick is our trusty ancestral weapon. It's also the wand we use to cast spells. Okay, so there seems to be maybe the bow then. There seems to be like lots of indecisiveness. So if you don't go for something right now, I'm just going to move on. I'm already going to start spending the money and buying all the food and stuff that we said. So now we're going to be up to 6 provisions. And we've spent 9 gold pieces on food. And we spend another 3 to get snake bite anti-venom. Snake bite antidote. But it says, so bow or sword or nothing, or both. Sounds like we're really not set on any of these weapons. Nah, okay. We're not buying any of them. Buy any of these you wish or can afford and turn to 162. Okay, we're gonna turn to 162 right now. The bow and arrows, tinderbox, and snakebite antidote are simply as they seem and have no magical properties. The broadsword is difficult to use but will cause more damage if you strike an opponent with it. If you have bought the broadsword, you may use it in battle. While using it, you must deduct 1 from your attack strength dice roll, but if you inflict a wound with it, you can deduct 3 stamina points worth of damage instead of the usual 2. Oh, so you reduce 1 from your attack skill but add 1 to the damage. That's a good deal. But I don't think it's that powerful, so I'm not really sad. I'm not that sad that we didn't get it. The bow seems interesting. There's like a silver-tipped arrows with this bow, so that means I have the feeling that might come up later, like as a story thing. If you have silver-tipped weapons or something, you can kill something. But we didn't, so we're gonna go on and leave the market. Further up the road, you pass a small graveyard. Graveyard. Overhung with leafy branches, gravestones are scattered in no particular order around an old crypt which stands in the center. A sign above the doorway to the crypt reads, "Here rests Lord Shinva, 5th noble of Khare." It's one of the nobles. It's the 5th noble. Do you wish to enter the crypt, or do you think it would be safer to head out of the Cityport? Oh my god, yes, we go up into the crypt. Of course, we got a hint from gnome. No, not the gnome. The sailor at the inn. We got a hint that the third line is going to be with the person who has been cursed by a vampire with a curse of undeath or something. Let's go into the crypt. We're definitely doing that. You enter the graveyard and walk along an overgrown path up to the door of the crypt. So you're in a graveyard. You're walking in a graveyard. You're walking up to the door of a crypt. On the ground before the door is a shimmering circle of darkness, which you will have to cross or jump over to get to the doorway. Will you walk up to the door, jump over the circle, or cast a spell? Okay, let's look at the spells we have. I'm going to show you what spells we have. So, the spells possible are Zip, Sus, Dock, How, and Tell. Zip, Sus, Dock, How, and Tell. Let's see which ones are even possible. Zip, Sus, Dock, How, and Tell. Zip exists, and I remember what Zip does. Zip needs an item, and do we not have the item? Which item? We don't have. Oh no, because Zip is good. Zip is like a short teleport, a short range teleport, and we don't have a ring. Ah, shit. Okay, Sus. Do we have Sus? No, there's no. There is Sus. There is Sus. There is such a spell as Sus. Dock exists, but it's a healing spell, so I don't know what that would help. It's a healing spell, right? There's How. What is How? There is How, there is such a spell, and there is Tell, which is also Tell, but it's like telepathy, right? Or telekinesis. Tell is telepathy or telekinesis or something like that. So again, I don't know what that helps. How? How might be useful. I don't know. What is How? What is How? What does How do? Tell is telepathy. Yes, Tell is telepathy. How? What is How? How is like perception. Do How. How is like perception. Oh, it tells you hints. Okay, let's go to 395. Deduct 2 stamina points. You cast your spell, and as it takes effect, you can sense the areas of danger ahead. Okay, it reveals danger ahead. Certainly, the dark circle ahead of you is a danger, and you should avoid it. The crypt itself can also be a danger, and if you enter, you should make sure you carry a special weapon. Oh, a special weapon. Nice. Your safest path is to leave the crypt, but this may not be your best choice. If you wish to leave, you can leave. If you wish to enter, you can enter. If you wish to take something from your pack before you enter, go to 7. I see. Okay, so I think we are going to take something out of our backpack. We're definitely not leaving. We're not leaving. There's something important in there, probably the third line of the spell. And we're taking out something from the pack before we enter, because why not? Why not? What will you take from your pack? Do you have any of the following? A black mask, a bow and arrows, a magical chain. Goddamn bow and arrows. We could have used the bow and arrows right now. But we don't have them. Also, we don't have a magical chain, and we don't have a black mask, right? We don't have a black mask. And we don't have a magical chain. None of these. We don't have any of these items. So, yeah, we can use one of these when we go in, but we don't. There's none of them is an option for us because we don't have any of them. The door swings open and you jump inside. The small crypt is empty, but against the far wall is a narrow stone staircase that leads down to a lower level. Will you follow this downwards, or have you had enough of this place? Again, I'm not putting this up for vote. We're just going down the crypt. It's too important. I have the feeling it's too important. You creep cautiously down the stairs. The walls are damp and there is a foul smell of decay in the air. The only sound... Get down. Yup, Tina boy, that's right. Let's get down with it. There's a foul smell of decay in the air. The only sound you can hear is a drip coming from below. At the foot of the stairs, you can see that you are in a large, dark chamber, lit only by the shaft of light coming down the stairway. A coffin stands in the center of the room, and you walk closer to investigate. A creaking sound makes your heart stop. The coffin lid is moving. Spellbound, you watch it inch open. Then a movement to your left catches your eye. From the dark alcove, a ghostly white figure is advancing towards you. The shock has startled you so much that you cannot collect yourself enough to cast a spell. Oh god, we can't cast a spell. Will you draw your weapon or run back up the stairs and out the crypt? So I want to show you what you're facing. And now I am going to give you the choice to escape or fight, because we cannot cast a spell. We're too shocked from what is going on. This ghost is approaching. Either we run away or we start fighting, and you choose. You're going to be the ones to choose what we do. Go ahead and choose. Do we fight or run away? That's the vote, chat. Going once. Fight or run away. Come on. Come on, friends. Come on, people. Fight the ghost, the boy says. Yeah, baby. Fight. What options do we have, really? We have an option to run away. We have an option to run away, but I think we kind of need to do that in order to win. God. Yeah, we're gonna fight and die. Probably die. Okay, let's fight. Are you using a sword, an axe, or a bow and arrows? We don't have anything else. Yeah, Alon also wants to fight. Cool, definitely. We don't have a bow and arrows. I want to just try to go read ahead and see what the bow says. Bolt, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Okay. I want to just read ahead and see what the bow and arrows does what it does. You draw a weapon and face the creature. As the light catches its face, you can see the horrible skull of a death wraith leering at you. Resolve your battle. Let's resolve our battle. Death wraith. Skill 9, stamina 8. So we have a skill of 7 and a stamina of 14. So we're probably going to die. And then the game helpfully hints to us, when you inflict your first hit on the creature, turn to 189. So let's just fight and see what happens. Let's start fighting. It has a skill of 9, and we have a skill of 7. We roll 2d6, and we roll a 6 plus our skill of 7. It's a total of 13. The Wraith rolls a 6 plus a skill of 9. It's a 15, which means we take our first hit and we go down to 12 stamina. This is the first step in the direction of general death. Second roll for us is a 3. Ghost rolls a 5. We're down to 10. Yep, almost certainly gonna die here. Our corpse to join the ranks of the undead. Third roll, we roll a 9, which is good. Ghost rolls an 8. Still hits us. Nice. We go down to 8 stamina. Third roll, an 8. Ghost rolls a 4. Good, we hit the ghost. Our first hit on the creature. We're gonna go to another paragraph. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This powerful undead creature cannot be harmed by normal weapons, and it gloats at you as your deadly blow passes through it. Whoosh, goes right through the ghost. Continue the fight. The next time you roll a higher attack strength than the Death Wraith, you will not harm it, but you may fend it off enough for you to make an alternative plan. When this happens, you may test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 38. If you're unlucky, you must continue the fight and you may test your luck again next time you roll a higher attack strength. So now, we need to hit again. We need to get a higher attack roll than the Wraith, which is not even guaranteed through this fight. We have 4 more hits to go before we're dead, like getting hit 4 more times. And then next time we need to test our luck, which is mostly going to be a success. Our luck, it's as if it's a 10 right now. So if you roll an 11 or a 12, we're going to be unlucky. But all the rest of the rolls, we're going to be lucky. So we're probably going to do fine once we hit. We just need to hit one more time. One more hit. Okay. We roll at 7. Not bad. They roll an 11. We take one more hit. We're down to 6. We roll a 3. No, they roll a 7. We're down to 4 stamina. No. Oh my god. They roll a 4. They roll an 8. We're down to 2. No. This. 2. Last chance. We roll an 8. They roll an 11. And we're dead. But we're undead in this game. We have been blessed with the blessing of undeath. So we definitely cheat in case we just die. I don't want to start over right now. Mrs. Daisy McGilligully has been through too much in this adventure. So this is one cheat where let's count how many times we cheated. We don't need this anymore. Number of cheats. 1. We've cheated once in this game as of now. When we're done, we're gonna count how many times in total we needed to cheat. Let's increase the size of that. So our shame is clearly represented. So we managed to hit, let's say we just cheat, we managed to hit the ghost, and now we test our luck. Not that it matters because I'm gonna cheat for that as well. We roll a 5, that's good, that's lucky. Luck goes down to 8, starting to get dangerous. And we test luck, we are lucky. Let's go to 38, paragraph 38. Death wraiths may only be harmed by silver weapons. We know that already. If you have the bow with silver-tipped arrows, you may pull these out of your pack and turn to 147. If you do not have the bow and arrows, your only hope is to pray to Libra. Oh god, this is one of those points. Yeah, we did cheat death, but we already prayed for Libra. Oh god. If you have not yet used her help with this adventure. Otherwise, this will be your last fight in Khare. I do not accept death. I do not accept failure. So yes, we're gonna pray to Libra again. So it goes like this. You get down on your knees and you go, Libra, I know I've already prayed to you since I've entered this part of my adventure. And I know that this prayer I prayed before wasn't even part of the rules of the game. It was just an extra prayer that I decided to take in order to reverse a bad decision that would have done nothing but cost me some money. But nevertheless, I decide to pray again and ask for your help. And Libra answers, and the shaft of light flooding in from the stairwell suddenly widens. And your eyes, you're blinded for a second because you're in darkness, relative darkness all this while. You can't really be sure of what you're seeing, but in the blinding light coming from up the stairs, you can barely make a radiant white female figure glowing in the white light. She points to the coffin, and the death wraith is terrified. It returns to the coffin as if the pointing figure is like a command. It's being like directed by the glowing female figure. Its movements are like very sluggish. It seems to, the life force seems to be drained of it, but while it's moving towards the coffin, and it's barely able to, just with its last effort, to climb back inside the coffin, and the coffin slides closed again. You look back at the stairs where the light was coming. You look back at the coffin, and it's gone. The light is gone. The figure is gone. You're standing in the darkness again. Yeah, the wraith is gone. Okay. All is peaceful as you rest after your battle, but then a sound makes you look back towards the coffin. A figure is rising from it. But this time the figure is not that of the terrible death wraith, but of a very old man. "Who is it?" he asks. "Who has put an end to my torment?" Looking around the crypt, he sees you. You're the only one here. "Frog, I am in debt to you," he says. "Too many years I have been cursed with a living death. Now at last can my soul die in peace. How may I repay you?" You tell him you're on your way out of Khare and across the backlands, and he tells you that he knows one line of the spell, and he tells you the one line of the spell. One lock made out of Golem's hide. One lock made out of Golem's hide. Nice. That's another line of the spell that we know. That's what we came here to get. Very nice. And you tell him more of your quest. You feel a little bit more honest with this figure, because you figure this is one of those kind of scenes at the end of which is going to just dissolve and go to the beyond the Black Gate, as they say. So it's probably not going to be much of a problem just to tell him a little bit more. And he says, "Good luck. I cannot be of much more help, except for one couplet I remember from the ancient days. I have a feeling it may be useful to you. It goes, for sleeping of the sleepless ram, seek out the one they call the sham. For sleeping of the sleepless ram, seek out the one they call the sham." The sham? My lord. There's more poems. More old people giving us poems as gifts. That's very nice of him. For sleeping of the sleepless ram, seek out the one they call the sham. The sham, and it's like capitalized. The sham is capitalized, so it's like it's somebody's nickname or name. That's our high school nickname for Shamrock. Yes. I'm not certain what the sleepless ram is, but bear this advice in mind. You thank him for the help, and you leave the crypt. Gain 2 luck points. We gain 2 luck points, which is really a small a small comfort, seeing as we're on 2 stamina now. We've cheated, and we went out. We cheated twice just now, because we got the blessing, the prayer again. We prayed even though we already used the prayer before. Okay. That's okay. A sham is we are the sham. The way we've been acting in this adventure, we should be nicknamed the sham. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's move on. We have 3 lines. You leave the crypt. You avoid the shimmering circle by the door, because you already know that it's bad news, and you head off down the road out of Khare. I hope it's not out of Khare, like totally out of Khare right now. A little further up the road, you come to a well. A rope hangs down from a pulley deep into the well. You walk up to the well, you approach, you can hear a woman's voice singing. There is a woman singing in the well. It seems to be coming from the well itself, and to be directed at you. "My dear, your fortune can be told if you will cross my palm with gold." Wow. Okay. So you can either throw a gold piece into the well, or you can just continue walking past the well. Do we throw a gold piece inside, or do we keep walking? Make your choice. Cast your votes. Going once. Cast your votes. Going twice. Nah. Chin is against it. We're not gonna waste our gold. Come on. Not gold. No gold. Any other votes? Or maybe we have a lot. Yeah, we do have a lot. It's true. So, is it a yes or no? Shin, your vote is the only one yet. Yes or no? Okay, gone. I have decided. I say don't bother. Okay, one vote, not bother. We're just not gonna bother. We're just gonna keep going. We'll just keep going. 319. Gold. Oh, Alon says gold. So, Tina Boy, you're around. You want to cast a deciding vote? Tina Boy? All right. So no vote from Tina Boy. I'm gonna say don't bother and just keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. You're now leaving the center of the city. The street turns into a dirt track, which winds from Khare past a small settlement of huts and out past a tall building. Oh, that's why it said we're leaving the city. The city doesn't fill the whole of like the area inside the walls. We're leaving the city of Khare, but we're still inside the walls. So we're only gonna get to the gates a little while further. So yeah, we still have some way to go. Okay, cool. In the distance, you can see the Great Wall of Khare in the North Gate. At a tree stump along the way, you may stop and eat provisions. If you do so, add 2 stamina points if this is your first meal of the day, or 1 if you've already eaten. Yes, we're definitely eating here. Definitely. Shin agrees, and that's totally what we're doing because we have only 2 stamina, so we're gonna go up to 4. Just outside a group of huts that you're crossing right now, you come across, after you've eaten, you've stopped a little bit for a little on the way, you come to a blind beggar who asks you for alms. Will you give him a gold piece? Or will you press on towards the gate? Another chance to give somebody gold. Do we give the beggar some gold? Give him a coin, Shin says. Shin has strong opinions, and I usually go with what Shin says. Do we give the beggar a gold, or do we keep going? Any other votes? Going once. Going twice. Gone. All right, we're giving him a gold piece. A thing about the beggar. Oh, okay. Shin actually remembers this one. Cool. Let's go. Okay, so you toss him a coin. He says, "Thank you for your kindness." And you sit down for a moment and you talk to him, which is really the nice thing to do. Alon also wants to give him gold, which is great. So 2 votes to give him a gold coin. And you just you sit and talk for a second. Suddenly, you're both alarmed by a screeching noise in the sky above you. No! Oh, not this god-cursed harpies. They will they never cease their torments? You look into the air and see 2 winged beasts hovering over you. They're ugly, dark-skinned creatures with sharp talons on the ends of their arms and legs. Apparently, they have harpies. That's how you get harpies in Khare. You both spring to your feet. You're not quite sure what to do. The beggar grabs his stick and starts flailing it about blindly in the air. "They're after my gold," he shouts to you. "Have they no pity on a blind man? Oh, stranger, can you see the evil rascals? Can you help me?" One of the harpies darts down from the sky and clips him on the head, knocking him over. Jesus. So are you gonna help the old man, or do you just run off down the road? The thing about the beggar, if he dies, you can't finish the game. Oh, okay, Shin. That seems important. If he dies, we can't finish the game. Alright then, I guess we're gonna go fight some goddamn harpies. So, either you don't fight and you run off down the road, or do you help the old man? That seems like a very easy vote. Cast your votes right now. You run away or help the old man. Going once. The most needless vote in this game. Going twice. Gone. Yeah, of course we're gonna help him. We're gonna help the old man because we want to be able to finish the story. Will you use your magic or will you fight the winged beasts? We're gonna use the magic because we cannot fight off 2 harpies with 4 stamina. Hopefully, Alon says frish, which I think says fight. So yeah, we'll use our magic. Yeah. Which spell will you use? Okay, these are the spells. Let me show you the spells we have at our disposal. Dim, Pep, Mag, Gob, and Walk. Okay. Gob. I think Gob. I think Gob makes goblins. And we have goblin teeth for that. Walk is a shield. It uses up one of your gold coins to create a shield, so we're going to be a more capable fighter if we use that. Mag is a magic shield. It protects you from harm in some way. I don't know. There's Pep and Dim. What is Pep and Dim? Does Dim even exist? Dim. I don't see Dim. Dim probably doesn't exist. And Pep. Pep has been popping up a lot. Mag from spells. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if they have spells. Pep? Does Pep exist? I don't see Pep. And I don't see Dim. Oh, Dim does exist. Dim doesn't exist. Pep, we also don't have an item. But where's Pep? There's no Pep in the list. No, I don't see Pep. No. There doesn't exist. Weird. Does the book say it exists? Pep. Let's go and check what Pep is. You don't have the potion of fire. Okay. Apparently Pep. Alright. I thought remember. Yeah, it does exist. I just checked. You need a potion of fire for Pep. Anyway, use Gob. Yeah, we're gonna use Gob because it's gonna create an army of goblins, right? Let's go use Gob, because we have the goblin teeth. Do you have any goblin teeth? If not, you may not use the spell. Blah, blah, blah. You have some goblin teeth. You can drop as many as you want on the floor and cast your spell on them. Deduct 1 stamina point for each goblin tooth you use. Within moments, these teeth will turn into fully formed goblins, and you may command them to help you fight the winged creatures. Each goblin will have 5 skill and 5 stamina points. Turn to 118 and fight the tormenting creatures. They will always attack you and the beggar, but you may choose which of your goblins are attacking which creature before you roll for attack strength. If a goblin's attack strength is higher than that of the creature attacking, it will inflict a wound as normal. After the battle, any remaining goblins will disappear. Okay? We have goblins. The goblins don't take damage. They always attack us and the beggar. But, yeah. You draw the weapon and you chop at the harpies as they fly down to attack. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and the beggar will be helping you with his stick. You may choose who fights whom during the battle as long as everyone fights someone each round. So it's 2 combatants against each other. Okay. It's 2 combatants against each other. So there's 2 harpies, and there's us and the beggar. And the harpies are not super strong. We used 1 stamina, right, to cast the spell. Was it 1 stamina? Yeah, 1 stamina point to cast the spell. So we're already down to 3 stamina now. That's very scary. We're down to 3 before we've even begun. But the harpies are, look at the harpies. Look at the harpies. They're just 7 skill, 6 stamina, and 6 skill, 6 stamina. So they're not very powerful. And the goblins all have 5 skill and 5 stamina. So what I think is we're all going to focus on 1. The blind beggar is going to fight the second harpy, the weaker harpy, right? While we're all focusing the first harpy, the stronger one. We want to be able to take down the stronger harpy as quickly as possible, because they have the same amount of stamina. It's going to take the same amount of rounds, hopefully. It's only 1 more skill. while hopefully the blind beggar doesn't die outright to the second harpy. And we're going to probably use our luck on the way. So let's do that. Let's start the fight. So first of all, let's do the beggar against the second harpy. The beggar rolls 6, which is a total of 8 with his measly 2 skill, right? It's only an 8 total because he rolled a 6 plus 2 of his skill. And the second harpy rolls an 8 plus its 6 skill is 14. So 14 against 8, of course, it beats the beggar. The beggar is down to 6 stamina. The beggar is going to die very quickly. We need to take down that first harpy and then the second one, like, really quickly. So that's the first round for them. First round for us, we attack. Let's roll for the harpy first. The harpy is the lone combatant against 5 of us attacking the harpy. The harpy rolls, oh no, a 10. That's awful. The harpy rolls a 10, which means the goblins can't even hit her at all. There's no chance for the goblins to hit her. Jesus. Mother of God. Let's 8. 8 means that we get hit for 2. And we're down to 1 stamina again. Oh, we're gonna die once more. Okay, second round. The goblins, I'm not even roll for the goblins because the harpy rolled a total of 17. And the goblins have 5 skill. It means they're gonna get to a 17 at most. So yeah, that's very bad. Beggar rolls an 8 again. Harpy rolls more. Beggar down to 4 stamina. 4 stamina. Now, Harpy rolls a 10 again. Jesus. Okay, let's cheat. Again, let's just cheat and say we win this fight. Because the harpy just hit us. The goblins can't do anything. The goblins can't do anything. And that means we just lost. We just took 2 damage. Even if we test our luck, we bring the damage from 2 down to 1 stamina. That's it. We're done. We're done. We cheat again. Oh God. Oh God. Khare. Cityport of traps. What are you doing to us? God damn it. We need to cheat a second time. Okay, so bag of teeth. Now we are out of the 4 goblin teeth. No more goblin teeth for us. That's it. We only have 1 giant tooth. The giant tooth is for casting the spell to summon a giant, which I think is Yob. Y-O-B. I think it's summoning a giant. And we may use that if we have a tough fight later on. And as we've just seen, less creatures with more skill are much more powerful than more creatures with less skill. Because these goblins were goddamn useless. Okay, we're done. We killed the harpies. We're going to turn to 74. But before we do that, we're going to take a short break. I'll be back in 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere, because I have the feeling we're going to be done with this adventure very, very soon. 4 minutes, go get a drink. I'm going to do that and be right back. Bye. See you soon. Okay, we're back. Thank you very much for still being here. We've just cheated a third time in the Cityport of Traps. 3 times cheating just this one. We've made it 3 weeks. 3 sessions without cheating. The entirety of Shantanti Hills and the first half of Khare. And now just this evening. And we're not even done. We've already had to cheat 3 times. However, I do have the feeling we're on the right track to actually getting all the lines of the spell and solving the riddle at the end of the book without cheating, which is what I had trouble with back then. Kind of go to show you why I hated Khare so much. I really liked all of this adventure, but Khare was just so randomly difficult for me. I don't know. I just like things there felt unfair. It felt like an unfair adventure. And yeah, it's we're kind of feeling that right now. Okay, we're done with the fight. We're alive because we cheated. We have 1 stamina because that's just life. That's just fucking life in this game. Is the beggar still alive? Yeah, he is still alive. Let's go to where we get to talk to the beggar. Stranger, I can't thank you enough, says the beggar. Ever since I was cursed with my sightless eyes, I have been tormented by those wicked demons. Oh, the one that cannot see? There's a poem, a thing. Oh, no. See him? No. That's a poem from the previous adventure. See him though he sees you not, the black eyes creature creeps. No, that's another poem an old man gave us. Generally, old men have been universally useful. Old men have been universally nice and on our side in this adventure. They keep giving us advice and treasure. Okay, never mind. We don't know a poem. Ever since I was cursed with my sightless eyes, I have been tormented by these wicked demons. You stay around and rest a little bit and talk to him a little longer while you both recover your breath. My story is a sad one of fortune to poverty, he tells you. 3 years ago, I was the seventh noble of Khare until the black-eyed curse befell me. You stop him mid-sentence and ask whether he knows anything of the Northgate spell. I do, he continues, for I was entrusted with one of its lines. If your plan is to leave the Cityport that way, perhaps this will help you. My memory is fading, but I believe the line was, by Korga's grace and someone's pride. Damn! Whose pride was it? One of the gods. By Korga's grace and someone's pride. I am sorry, stranger. My memory fails me. I cannot remember which of the gods it was. Perhaps you will find out in Korga's temple a little further down the road. There you may talk with a god of grace. But if you do, you risk your life. I can give you one clue. The left eye leads the way. Ooh, left eye leads the way. More than that, I cannot tell. You thank him. The cat is meowing. You thank him and prepare to leave. But before you go, he says, if you're heading out into the backlands, perhaps this will help. Oh, see, more treasure. More treasure from the nice old man. Perhaps this will help. It has been my prized possession for many years, but now I feel I will never use it. I will never leave Khare, and it will undoubtedly help you in your journey. He gives you a ring of silver fashioned as a serpent which coils around your finger. A ring of silver! That's for Zip! That's for Zip. The spell, probably, right? He believes it is a talisman which will protect you from serpents. Oh, from serpents. Oh, it's something different. To find out its real power, turn to reference 130 in the next adventure. The 7 Serpents. Yeah. This ring is undoubtedly a valuable item. Nice. Okay, so a silver serpent ring. Let's write down everything we got and everything we know. Silver. I'm writing down in Hebrew. Silver ring in the shape of a serpent. That's really important. And now we can write down here more information for the next adventure. Go to 130 at the beginning of the 7 Serpents. Cool. So we're gonna have extra power or protection or information or something. Nice. And then the line he told us is, by Korga's grace and someone's pride. by Kurga's grace and someone's pride. Okay, nice. Okay, we almost have it. Almost have it. One for zip is the green one. Oh yeah, yeah. Shin remembers the ring for zip is a green ring. It needs to be a green ring. This is for the next book. Yep, you're absolutely right. Cool, 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 cool. Someone's pride. Cool. And the left eye leads the way. Another piece of information, another clue. The left eye leads the way. Okay, cool. Let's keep walking. Whew. You follow the road towards the north gate. You are now leaving Khare proper, and you can see the great walls stretching across your path in the distance. One building remains between you and the gate and this book, and this looks to be a place of some magnificence. You continue and find that there is a large temple standing off the road. It is indeed a sight to behold. Totems of the ancient gods line the short path to the temple doors. The building itself is pyramidal, reaching high into the sky. Friezes of gargoyles and sculptures in polished metals ring the temple at each level. Around the doorway, rock-sculptured images of unimaginable creatures seem to guard the entrance. Do you wish to enter the shrine of Kurga, or will you ignore it and continue to the north gate? Okay, do we go to the shrine of Kurga? Of course we do. Of course we do. Because that's going to be where we find out the last line of the spell. 73. And this is the annoying bit. This is the annoying bit where you kiss the face of the statue in different parts, and you have to do it in the right order, and if you don't, you die. You die like the hapless loser that you are. Okay. So the door swings open. The solution, though, it's also to start with the left eye. He did, but there's a lot of steps there, aren't there? A lot of steps to go. I don't. Okay, you know what? Don't spoil. If you remember, don't spoil the solution for me, Shin. Let's keep going. Okay, it's a large temple. It's a hollow temple inside, and the sound of your footsteps flopping, your frog legs flopping on the ground, echoes through the temple from the walls and the ceiling. Cautiously, you peer inside. The place seems to be deserted. You can hear no signs of activity. Stepping into the shrine and crossing the door behind you, the sight that greets your eyes takes your breath away. The walls are decorated with brightly colored murals depicting scenes from the religious mythology of Khare. Fine ornaments in precious metals are set in alcoves around the pews, and rich woven tapestries cover every surface. A cunning trick of architecture catches the wind, and an ethereal humming is a constant background noise. Wow. 4 large stone gargoyles of winged demons watch over the shrine from their mounts high on the eaves, and at the far end of the room is the focal point of the temple, the altar. Steps leading up to the altar seem to have been designed to emphasize the centerpiece of the shrine, a large golden idol fashioned in Kurga's image. Will you make sure there is no one about? First choice. Check the shrine for traps. Second choice. See if you can find anything precious worth stealing. Third choice. Or investigate the idol. Fourth choice. Alternatively, you may also cast a spell. We're not going to cast a spell because we have 1 goddamn stamina. So no spell at all. Investigate the idol. Okay? Let's investigate the idol. Let's go with Shin's suggestion. You step up to the idol. It stands about man-sized before you, and an engraved plaque above its head catches your attention. You read it. It seems to be a message which will allow you to talk to the god. Do you wish to try? If so, turn to 252. Otherwise, you may leave the temple by turning to 109. Okay. Let's see. This is the message. Of course, we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to talk to the god. Look at that. On Kurga's face, you kiss a cross and finish with the lips. For answers to your question, you must not else Me spits. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so you kiss across. Oh, so that's actually quite simple. You start with the left eye, right? And you finish with the lips. So kissing across. Alon is right. We have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose. But we also, I think we know the answer. We need to kiss across, and we need to finish with the lips. Quite clear, I think, what we need to do. So yeah, we're going to try to interact with the idol. Starting with left eye and with the lips. Yep. So let's go to 252. Wow, I can't imagine why in primary school I had so much trouble with this. I must have missed a bit or like misread something. For some reason, it was like impossible for me. I thought it was so unfair. This bit, it was my bane. You must kiss the idol's face. What will you kiss first? Its forehead, its right eye, its left eye, its right cheek, its left cheek, its nose, or its lips. Okay, so we start with its left eye. Let's start with the left eye. Cool. Left eye goes here. What will you kiss next? The forehead, the right eye, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, or the lips. So it's going to be the right eye next. Right? The right eye next. And then we go to, because in Hebrew it's weird. This is another one where the Hebrew translation misses some things. I don't know if that's true. I probably just misread it. Misread it. The forehead. Let's go with the forehead next because I think that's gonna make a cross, right? Forehead and then the lips. And then the lips. As you kiss the lips, the idol's eyes flick open. Its lips do not move, but a soft voice comes from its mouth. Stranger, you're not of my faith, whispers. Oh, let's do it again. Stranger, you are not of my faith, whispers the god. Nevertheless, you have completed the ritual, and I will answer you one question. What will you ask the god? Who has knowledge of the spell necessary to open the north gate? What will fate have in store for you in the backlands? What is the name of the god of pride? Or how may you best avoid the guards on the north gate? I think we know the answer to that one. I think we know exactly what we need to ask. Who has knowledge of the spell necessary to open the north gate? We already know the answer to that one. What will fate have in store for you in the backlands? Sounds useful, but it's not the right choice. How may you best avoid the guards on the north gate? I don't think that's the most important thing. What is the name of the god of pride is what we're missing. This is what we're actually missing, and the beggar already actually told us to ask. The beggar actually told us to ask about who's the god of pride in the shrine in this temple. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask him what is the name of the god of pride. The god of pride is my own brother. He is called Forga. Forga! Although he has fallen from favor with our circle of deities and has not been worshipped by the people of Khare for close on a century. Is this information useful to you? You may now leave the temple. Yes, it is useful for us. Forga. I think I get what's happening here. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, cool. I know what's going on. Okay, good. It's called Forga. Turn to 109. You leave the temple and head on. The large north gate looms up in front of you. This gate is heavily guarded, and you will have to make plans for dealing with the guards. Yeah, we could have asked about that, but we didn't. Turn to 175. In front of the gate, the city guards are patrolling in threes. You stop at a tree and pick your moment to approach. When only one group of three stands between you and the north gate, you step out towards them. They look at you scornfully. The gate is closed, simpleton, says the tallest of the three, so turn around and head back into town. You dare not fight them, as their comrades will soon be back, and also you have 1 stamina left. Will you offer them a bribe or cast a spell? Well, we can cast a spell because we have 1 stamina left, so we're going to offer them a bribe. That's the only choice we have. How much will you offer? 1 gold piece each, 3 gold pieces each, or 5 gold pieces each. It's 3 of them, right? It's 3 of them. If you do not have at least 1 gold piece, you can give to each of them 3, Shin says. Shin knows the answer. 3 gold pieces each. Okay, let's go. Split the difference. Go exactly halfway. They look at each other trying to decide whether they could get any more gold out of you. Alright, Traveler, says the tall one. But whatever you want to do, make it quick. They take your offering and wander off away from the gate. You now have a short time in which to step up to the gate and try to open it. Okay. Too late, Alon. We already know the answer was 3. So we're down to 27 now. Wow. We did actually have use for all of this gold. This is crazy. Okay. Turn to 271. You step up to the dark north gate of Khare. A few yards from the gate, you stop dead as a phantom voice speaks to you. Halt, stranger, booms the voice. Sorry, it's not booming. Halt, stranger, booms the voice. You look around, but no one is near. It is the gate itself which is speaking to you. You may not pass through this gate, for it is wizard locked. If you do not know the unlocking spell, your next step forward will mean your instant death. Do you know the 4 lines of the spell which will open the gate? If you do, arrange them in the correct order and speak them at the gate. 3 numbers are hidden within the spell. If you write these down in order, the result will be a 3-digit number. Turn to the reference with this number to see whether you have recited the spell correctly. If you do not know the 4 lines of the spell, you will have to start again, this time being careful to follow all the clues which will lead you to the keepers of the spell lines. Okay, let's organize these lines in the right order. So tumblers 2 seal deep inside. I bid you portals open wide. 1 lock made out of golem's hide by Korga's grace and Furga's pride. Okay. So I think I bid you portals open wide is going to be the last line, right? I bid you portals open wide is going to be the last line. 1 lock made out of golem's hide. So tumblers 2 seal deep inside by Kurga's grace and Forga's hide. I think, yes, I think that's the right order, right? Look at that. 1 lock made out of golem's hide. So tumblers 2 seal deep inside by Kurga's grace and Forga's hide. That's 4. I bid you portals open wide. So that's 1, 2, 4. That's the numbers I have. Let's see. That's true. Get any hits on the order? No, I don't think we have. I don't think we did. I don't think we did get hints on the order at all. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 4. 1 lock made out of golem's hide, so tumblers 2 seal deep inside. By Korga's grace and Forga's pride, I bid you portals open wide. 1, 2, 4 or 2, 1, 4? 2 1s, you think the second line goes first? So tumblers 2 seal deep inside, 1 lock made out... Oh, yes! Oh, God. Seal deep inside, 1 golem's hide, 1 lock made out of golem's hide. Yeah, that might be that. That might be that. How many paragraphs are in this book? Oh, it's more than 500 paragraphs. It can be 4 something. Nice. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try 214 first. Yeah, let's try 214 first. I think 214 makes more sense. With bated breath, you wait to see whether you have recited the spell correctly. You hear a creaking sound which gets louder. Suspecting a trap, you look around, but there is nothing to fear. Instead, a crack of light appears down the center of the gate. Yes! That's amazing! Good job! I almost made a fatal mistake. Let's go to 1, 2, 4 for a second. Let's just go to 1, 2, 4, see if it says anything about... Oh no, you die. Yeah, you die. Oh shit, you get poisoned to death. It was like a puff of smoke. It was like a sulfur ghost whose poisonous fumes are suffocating you. Oh shit! No, you die if you choose 1, 2, 4. Oh no. Let's go to 4. Let's go to like the other ones. 4, 4, 1, 2. Yep, you die again. All the rest, all the other ones, you die. You just die. Oh god. With all of them, you die. It's like a box with sulfur that just spits out at you, and you suffocate from sulfur. Oh god. Hey Walrus! Hey, what's up, Walrus? You're just in time to see us finish Khare Cityport of Traps. Walrus. That's what we're at right now. Let's go to 511, which is the very last paragraph of the book. Slowly, the gate opens in front of you. You have overcome the dangers of the deadly Cityport, and your journey is half over. Through the gate, you can see the vast expanse of the backlands laid before you. The Great Plains of Badubak are the next stage of your mission, and your experience so far will be invaluable in guiding you through to Lake Ilkalala. Lake Ilkalala. You remember the words of the Sightmaster Sergeant as you left the outpost settlement from the very beginning of the first part of the adventure. From Khare, you must cross the backlands, which are unknown. It is said that day and night in the backlands are controlled not by the sun, but by supernatural forces. From Khare onwards, your progress will be watched. Ooh, we will be watched. The chinking of armor behind you snaps you out of your thoughts. The guards must be returning. Casting a final glance back at the city, you step through the gate. Ahead of you, dark clouds are heavy in the sky. You are now in the backlands. What? We don't get healed or anything? We have 1 stamina. That's it? Oh no! We don't get healed or our luck back or anything. We have 1 stamina left. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's it. Okay, Walrus. Thanks for joining us for the last paragraph of the adventure. We're done with Khare, and I think I'm going to be done for tonight. I don't want to start the 7 Serpents at this hour. So we're done with the second book. We're going to start the third one, which, as I remember, is very difficult. It just gets more and more difficult as you go along. And we're going to start it with 1 stamina. So I have the feeling we might need to pray for Libra, the goddess of justice, to heal up right at the top of the next adventure. I have the feeling we're going to need to do that. But otherwise, we're doing okay. We have a lot of spell components. We have a ring, which is going to protect us. Give us like special protection in the next book. We have some hints, some clues. I don't know. I hope some of them are good. We already remember and memorized most of the spells. We know what most of them do. And we do have a lot of luck. And a lot of gold and some food. So, except for the having to waste the prayer right at the top, I guess we're going to be okay. Whew. All right. Walrus. Sorry you missed it. You seem to be a little bit unlucky with our broadcasts, Walrus. You either have internet problems or you join at very random, uncomfortable hours. You have to leave very early or you join very late. It's always the same time. 6:30 GMT is when we start. 6:30 UK time. That's always when we begin. Right now we've been going for about a little over 2 hours. Mondays our game is again, it's an hour and a half, so if you don't join at the beginning, you're probably going to be missing most of it. Hope to see you in the future, be able to join one of our broadcasts. Thank you very much to everyone who joined. Shin, Alon, Inaboy, anyone else who's a regular viewer, anyone else who's a regular and hasn't been with us today. Maybe we'll see some of you again next week. It was a lot of fun. It was really nice. We suffered much. We suffered greatly at the hands of this unfair city, Khare, Cityport of Traps. And hopefully the next adventure, the 7 Serpents, is going to be a little bit more welcoming, even though it's going to be technically probably more difficult. Just being outside of this oppressive city is going to make me personally feel better. Till next time, here's Mrs. Daisy McGilligully. Inviting you to join us Saturday nights, 8:30 Israel time, 6:30 GMT, 1:30 Eastern time, for choose your own adventure. Be the hero. You make the decisions. I narrate the story. And Mondays, same time, 6:30 GMT, 10:30. Sorry, 8:30 Israel time, 1:30 EST. For Questers of the Alpolor, our comedy, fantasy, improv game. And until then, the next time we see each other, play hard, stay safe, have a good night. Bye, everyone.